Nothing quite defines a season like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Canes will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Panthers offense will get the first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's loose, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The corners are walked up tight. Finds his man, it's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down play from the gun. That's caught. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Pitt will have to boot this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing the...
Trying to burn this defensive back. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to throw, it's Beck. He'll take another shot here. Snatches it on the right. Here he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Canes.
And Man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Hicks. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away.
Number 91 on to kick it away.
Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. On the run, it's Fletcher. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
To the air. It's back. That's caught. It's Lofton. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Going for the marker on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. To the air on 1st down. He's got the tight end. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. And the Panthers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I always have flashbacks when I watch games like this, thinking to myself as a young kid growing up in the Nepean, Ontario, in weather like this. And there was nothing we could do. You just had gloves or mittens. That's all we could afford. We didn't have heat lamps. We didn't have heat blowers. We didn't have these muffs or special blankets. I mean, players today have it so much easier, but still, I can tell you, not easy to hold on to the football in these conditions.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Looking for space, it's Fletcher. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Right back to him on the ground. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's back. Makes the catch. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. We've reached the break, and MiAMi is holding on to the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Power football with the run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Well, they didn't overthink that one. 4th and goal down close like that. You just turn around, David, hand it off to the big fella and let him do the rest.
And a lot of times in these situations, 4th down and goal, you see quarterbacks sneak so much. They trust the big running back and know he's going to drive his feet forward, finish the run, and get the touchdown.
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. So that drive covered just 44 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. To the air, it's Holstein. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And here comes that MiAMi offense back onto the field. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. The give out of the gun. Got the first down and more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
The Hurricanes want to crank the tempo.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll give it to the back. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
Back to throw, it's Beck. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Quarterback on the keeper. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Reed. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the catch. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls.
Touchdown, Panthers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the 2nd half.
And the PiTT will draw them 1 point closer. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that MiAMi offense back onto the field. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence.
Time to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. The inside handoff. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here comes the heat. Catch inside the 30 and still running. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to pass. It's back. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1 more snap coming before halftime. From the gun. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with a halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the 3rd quarter. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different looking football.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Scanning the field, it's back. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Pulls in the deep ball. Off to the races. Touchdown, Miami. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the...
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room, it's Reed. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna swing it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lee. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To throw, it's back. Snagged out of the air. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Lots of running room. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And the Canes in the hurry up. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Looking for the two-point try. To the air, it's back. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end now in motion. The give on the option. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
They'll go to the ground. Picks up the 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Looking for a man. It's Beck. He lets one fly deep. Pulls it in on the right. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And the stomping has commenced.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Give to the running back. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reed. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
3rd down coming up.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and MiAMi is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes that MiAMi offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside give. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Looking left. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. This one's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Great job by the offense there, getting the 1st down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using it.
To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Swings it out to the flat. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The Panthers are in the hurry-up.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the...
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. It's caught. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 5 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. Looking downfield, it's back. Touchdown, Miami! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next.
He's loose down the middle. For 40. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory.
And this defense. Game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. He cannot give his up.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. To the air, it's back. That one comes out hot down the right side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get them on the ground quickly.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Hurricanes headed quickly to the line. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And here's the third interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Yeah, I love coaching staffs that want to stay aggressive. And here's a team that's up in the fourth quarter, and the coach is still letting his guy throw the football around, but you got to make better decisions. I mean, at this point, you're risking your team's ability to win this football game. You got to be more conservative.
Going right to work up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
21.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Takes a shot as he lets it go. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Full wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gonna take a shot at this DB. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get a lot more excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're excited about the practices necessarily, but a lot of these seniors that have been around, man, they get another dance. They get a chance to play another football game, make some more memories with their boys, so this is a big win today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.